Hello world, this is my first video, a journal entry titled The Road to Success, something I wrote down last night. I don't really know why, but I did, and I thought it was interesting, so I'm gonna read it. Often when I write, I find myself rambling and coming to a similar, almost foregone conclusion of essentially like an existential crisis, and extreme negativity and hate. So when I was writing this, I figured that I have to choose a topic, something to write about. Obviously that was the road to success. And so at school, I went through the motions, essentially just going day by day, trying to just go to school, get home, and do nothing, essentially. Just be like a leisure, dopamine, anyways. I was never actually particularly set on a goal or really even having a vision for what my life, or more importantly, what God wants my life to look like. This is perhaps the greatest pitfall, or at least what I think to be the greatest pitfall and the most prevalent reason as to why teenagers are letting the weeks pass them by. And famous saying, a day becomes a week becomes a year, and a year becomes a lifetime. Don't let your lifetime slip. And the most radical shift in my life has come from having a goal to accomplish, that is not for anyone else. I'm not performing like a jester for people who don't care about me, really. It's my life. I'll live it, you know? I would love to say, however, I don't care what others think or if they care about my goals or not, but the truth is, I do. And I think everyone does to a certain extent. Perhaps the main reason even I complete these goals of mine is due to the fact that I crave recognition. Whether that be positive reinforcement or trying to desperately prove people wrong, working as hard as I can to prove people wrong. I can't wait for people to see me win, to know I'm working hard, and deep down, like maybe a bit shameful, but I want people to think that I'm maybe superior to them in a way. I want them to think that they can't match me, like they can't match my hustle, Kanye West, Spaceship. Like they can't match me. Even if they gave their best, I would still work harder. I would still be better than them. Thus, I actually wrote thus, that is why the road to success is long and arduous, because I believe that this is not, my current mindset is not the way that I'll be successful. It's full of failure, sin, and one that I am prepared to take on. I desperately do not want to be average. I don't want to fall short of my expectations for myself, essentially. I want to stand out, be different, and this year especially, I want to welcome judgment from everyone with open arms and a wide smile, essentially. As I understand now, more than ever, people only judge when uncomfortable to comfort themselves. Let me say that again. People only judge when they're uncomfortable to comfort themselves or their ego. The hard work I have to do will be nothing compared to a life of wasted years and regret.